All right, we are back in open session then. We have item number 2, which is consider approval of a development agreement between Fromm Family Foods and the City of Columbus. Paul, do you want to add anything about the development agreement for us?
I think everything is in its place, and there's a place for everything.
Okay. Any discussion up here? Seeing none, then I would entertain a motion to approve the development agreement with Fromm Family Foods.
So moved.
Second. Any discussion? Seeing none, Ann will take the roll.
Hendrickson,
Aye.
Malat,
Aye.
Reed,
Aye.
Rule,
Aye.
Tone,
Aye.
Traxler,
Aye.
Unanimous.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob, for your work on behalf of this, Dave as well. It's an exciting project, and I think we all look forward to seeing it come to fruition. We have then a Rotary Club donation of a kayak launch at Rotary Park. Do any of the Rotarians in the room want to say anything? Patrick or Ann?
I don't think anything to add from the committee of the whole from last time.
All right. Then I would entertain a motion to accept the donation of a kayak launch for Rotary Park.
So moved.
Second.
2 motions and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, Ann will take the roll.
Malat.
Aye.
Reed.
Aye.
Rule,
Aye.
Tone,
Aye.
Traxler.
Aye.
Hendrickson.
Aye.
Unanimous.
Thank you. Item 4, we have the general fund undesignated fund balance policy. This was discussed previously at the committee of the whole as well as the financial policies committee. Any discussion on the policy? Seeing none, then I would entertain a motion to approve the policy.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, Ann will take the roll.
Reed,
Aye.
Rule,
Aye.
Tone,
Aye.
Traxler.
Aye.
Hendrickson,
Aye.
Malat.
Aye.
Unanimous.
Thank you. Item 5, we have a debt limits and types policy. Similarly discussed at committee of the whole and the financial policies committee. Any discussion? See none, I would entertain a motion to approve the policy.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? See none, Ann will take the roll.
Rule,
Aye.
Tone,
Aye.
Traxler.
Aye.
Hendrickson.
Aye.
Malat.
Aye.
Reed.
Aye.
Unanimous.
Thank you. We have no operator licenses, correct, Ann?
Correct.
All right. Item 7, we have claims in the amount of $763,739.28. Any requests to pull anything from the claims? Seeing none, then I would entertain a motion to approve the claims.
Motion to approve the claims.
Second. Any discussion? Seeing none, I would enter. Well, Ann will take the roll.
Tone,
Aye.
Traxler.
Aye.
Hendrickson,
Aye.
Malat.
Aye.
Reed.
Aye.
Rule.
Aye.
Unanimous.
Thank you. Patrick.
Thank you, Mayor. Reminder to you and all that are watching that Election Day, spring election is tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Polls are open. We've got a mixture of state and local races, school board races as well. Also, last but not least, I just would like to express my thanks to Mayor Crombie for I think, sort of our connection, because we both entered our positions around the same time. So that's always going to be something that sticks with me with my job, but always appreciated your wisdom and your care for the community here has always been very, very evident. So I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone have anything to add up here?
It's all you.
All right. So, 4 years ago, the citizens of Columbus gave me the honor, opportunity, and responsibility of a lifetime when I was elected mayor of my hometown, Columbus. Columbus means a great deal to me. Generations of both sides of my family have called Columbus home, with my dad's side arriving here in 1849. Columbus is a city rich in history. I feel especially connected to Columbus through this long-standing connection. I was born in Columbus, grew up here, attended school here, invented myself here. Columbus is where I chose to buy and build a business. Columbus will always have a very special place in my heart. It has been an incredible experience to serve as mayor of Columbus for the past 4 years. No opportunity, past, present, or future, can ever compare to this. I am very proud of many of the city's accomplishments over the last 4 years. In government, nothing is ever accomplished alone. The accomplishments are not mine alone, but are ours. Nothing could get done without the city council, the city boards and commissions, dedicated city staff, and most importantly, the citizens of Columbus. Tonight, I don't want to spend time reviewing everything we did over the past 4 years. I will leave that to history to judge. I also don't want to spend time talking about a future vision for the city. Future mayors, councils, staff, and ultimately the citizens are more than capable at determining our own vision and destiny for our city. Tonight, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to my family, especially my mother and late father, for believing in me that I could get elected at a time when many didn't. Thank you to my many friends that have offered advice and counsel on so many different, difficult, and complex subjects. The opinions of many are appreciated. Thank you to the local media for their reporting and coverage of city government and functions. Jesse, Lisa from the Columbus Journal, and Bill from the radio all have worked hard at providing news of our activities to the public. Thank you to my dedicated employees at the restaurant for taking on greater roles as I attended city meetings and functions. They did an outstanding job. Their dedication and commitment is appreciated. I am often amazed at the great employees that I'm able to hire here in Columbus, high school and college students. Thank you to all the citizens that volunteer for causes associated with the city, especially the citizens volunteering to serve on the many boards, commissions, and committees the city has. Columbus is very blessed to have many churches, service clubs, nonprofits, and other organizations and volunteers that work to make Columbus great. I'd like to thank the Columbus business community for their investments in citizenship in Columbus. We are lucky to have a very vibrant business community that is strong and getting stronger. Businesses in Columbus have a strong history and tradition of giving back to the community. Many thanks to members of the City Council I have served with, past and present, and had the honor of serving with over the past 4 years. It has been a pleasure tackling so many difficult issues together. At times, our roadmaps, or maybe our GPS devices may have been different, but the destination was the same, that destination being a better Columbus. Many thanks to the many city employees I have worked with. I have found our city employees to be dedicated, hardworking public servants who work tirelessly to do an outstanding job every day. So much gets done because of their commitment to keep the city running. I have personally seen, as both the mayor and a citizen myself, the care and compassion that our employees show to people in both good and bad times. Personally, I will never forget their friendship. The one employee the mayor probably works the closest with is the city administrator. Accordingly, I want to thank Patrick Mandersannon for his dedication, counsel, and friendship over the last 4 years. I'd also like to thank Ann Donahue for her very valuable advice she gave me before I was even sworn in as the mayor. Her knowledge and friendship has been valuable and appreciated. Finally, and most importantly, I want to thank the citizens of Columbus for everything. It is the citizens of a community that make it successful, and Columbus has some of the best citizens anywhere. The people make a community great, and Columbus is full of great people. During the last 4 years, I have seen highs and lows on both a professional and personal level. No matter what the circumstance, the people have been outstanding. Kindness, compassion, and caring exhibited by Columbus residents during good and bad times is incredible. A tenet of democracy is citizenship engagement and community service. Nowhere is this more prevalent than in Columbus. Columbus residents are incredibly engaged in their community and give tirelessly of their treasure, time, and talent to make Columbus the best it can be. In good times and the bad, I have learned so much from everyone's friendship, advice, engagement, and even criticism. While I said I would not talk about the future, I feel the need to deviate on this. In the last year, the city has moved forward in purchasing land for a new fire station and an expanded library. We have opened a savings account and made the first deposit with the acquisition of real estate. Both are substantial projects that will take time to plan and implement. Both provide valuable services to the community. Many volunteers work on programming at the library to help others. The library has become so much more than books. It is also absolutely essential that our volunteer fire department have adequate and safe facilities. So therefore, I urge planning of these valuable, important projects to continue. I'd also like to wish everyone in city government the best of luck in the future. Committee members, staff, and city council all have important jobs to carry out, and I wish them well as they fulfill their duties. Finally, and most importantly, I wish Mike Tome the best as he will shortly assume the role of mayor. The job of mayor is a tough one, but I am confident that you are prepared and up for the challenge. Many of you know this was not an easy decision for me to run for mayor 4 years ago. It was a decision I did not take lightly. Similarly, the decision to not seek a third term was equally, if not more, difficult. I was first elected mayor in the infancy of my legal career, shortly after graduating from law school. Looking back, so much has changed and changed over the last 4 years. Personally, the time is right for me to step aside and venture into new challenges. I feel the city is well positioned for the future. And with that, I leave tonight with the realization that I will be the mayor for but a brief period of time in my life. But I also leave with the realization that I can always be a citizen of Columbus, and that is something I will always treasure. And thank you. So good luck. Thank you. And with that, we stand adjourned. So thank you.